and pitcher Buck Farmer.
Hey, Buck.
They're going to talk about pitching to you guys.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I'm Jeff. I'm working the bullpen with the pitchers, along with Rick Anderson, our pitching coach. And Buck here is, he's starting our game today, so we'll be rooting for him today at 4:10 when the game starts.
Yeah.
That's right. And Buck started a lot of games in his career, and all through the minor leagues and at the big league level. He's been in the bullpen for the last couple, most of the last couple of years, but he's no stranger to starting, but we're not going to push him to try to get 7 or 8, but maybe 6. Anyway, just going to talk a few things real quick. I'll say a couple words, and then Buck will. You'll probably want to hear Buck more than me, and then maybe a couple of questions before we go. I know this is quick, but just a couple of things. Obviously, with guys and kids of different ages, some guys are smaller than others, just about a grip on a baseball. For guys like yourselves, your size or bigger, you know, it's the 2 fingers on top of the ball with the thumb underneath, and you can fluctuate that thumb a little bit and try to get different types of movement. And if you're smaller and your hands are a little smaller, you might have to go with 3 fingers, even 4. As you get bigger and your hands grow, you'll be able to get that proper grip, and you want it to be more out of a fastball, more out on the end of your fingertips. When you choke the ball and get it too deep in your hands, that's when you're throwing changeups. That's what takes velocity off the pitch. And Buck has a great changeup, and he might show you his grip for that. But for me, I think a big key, obviously, is throwing strikes and being able to throw the ball where you want to throw it. Command is what I call it, as opposed to control. But obviously, strikes. Throw a lot of strikes. And I think the biggest key for me is to make sure that you're stepping right in the direction. If I'm throwing the ball right to you, I want to step right toward you when I'm throwing the baseball. I'm trying to be somewhat squared up. You'll end up falling off a bit, but try to get through the ball before you fall off. You don't want to go across your body over here or be way open trying to throw the ball in that direction. And that'll help with your command and where you're going to throw the baseball. Now I'll let Buck say a few words. Thanks, Pete.